Passion, job. Two words that sound inspiring on their own, but when you put them together, they create chaos, dreams, and a lot of questions. As a creative, I've always asked myself, what if I turned my passion into my job? I mean, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, right? Graphic design started as my passion. Little me would spend hours drawing, creating, and dreaming about what I could make. Fast forward to now, it's my job. It is my career. But I also can't help but wonder, did I really make the right decision? Should we turn our passions into our jobs, or is it better to keep them separate? What happens when the thing you once loved becomes work? Heavy deadlines, late nights, and quite a lot of pressure. Today, we're diving into the ultimate debate, passion versus job. Should we keep them together or break them up for good? To help answer these questions, I'm calling in reinforcements, the most creative people I know, my coworkers.
Okay.
Sumaya Hanım.
Hi, I'm Manik.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Cécile Pamy-Durmaz.
Passion can be a very tricky thing. It's elusive, personal, and sometimes quite unexpected. But how do we even begin to find it?
By trying. I mean, you need to try different things.
The best way is to experiment
C'est d'essayer.
If you like that thing or not.
and to see where you feel a sense of enthusiasm and a sense of belonging. Once you find that, it becomes a lot easier to differentiate what you like and what you're willing to do.
En fait, c'est de trouver le courage de tester plusieurs choses.
I don't know, and I'm not sure that I can find my passion. I will say no to this, but also yes to this too. Like, it's happening. It's
Ongoing.
yeah, it's ongoing.
Yes, I feel that media is my passion. I've been making videos for a long time now, over a decade, and I feel very enthusiastic and passionate towards it to the extent that I like giving it my all. It makes me feel energized when I'm pursuing it.
J'ai envie de dire, j'en ai trouvé une en particulier, qui est de jouer du piano sans jamais avoir pris aucun cours. J'ai une passion pour l'écriture, j'ai repris des études sur le tas. Après, est-ce que je peux dire que j'ai découvert toutes mes passions? Non, parce que j'ai encore énormément de choses à essayer, à découvrir. Donc j'ai trouvé certaines de mes passions, mais je pense pas toutes.
Now, here comes the golden question. Should you actually turn your passion into your job or not?
Yes and no, because jobs can sometimes become overwhelming, so that passion of you might start become boring for you. It's a no for in this aspect, but also it's very good to do something you like to earn your life, to make a living with that. I think it's very good because that means you can enjoy and also you can make money with that.
If you can, you should turn your passion into a job. It is a worthwhile endeavor. Turning your passion into a job means you are able to monetize an enthusiasm you have for a certain subject. It is difficult in some ways, but it is also an enjoyable process, and it means that you are living a life that you have chosen for yourself and that you are happy to pursue.
Ça peut être très bien, parce que finalement, on passe sa vie professionnelle à faire quelque chose pour laquelle on se passionne, mais en même temps, le monde du travail est un monde cadré. Est-ce que il n'y a pas une certaine amertume et un certain dégoût qui pourrait naître en fait du fait que justement cette passion soit encadrée par le monde professionnel?
When I think of the great artists, musicians, they're all plagued with this sense of insanity where they've lost their mind to their art, and that's scary because when you're actually passionate about something, you start losing yourself. Again, I'm talking from the creative art standpoint. When you're in the creative field of arts, when you're graphics or physical mediums or digital mediums, it becomes from personal experience, all-consuming. It is very close to insanity.
So, are you saying that you're kind of going insane now?
Currently, because I had that one project,
Yeah.
I had to go insane and come back.
Welcome back, money.
I'm not back yet. I'm gonna recover by the end of the weekend, most likely.
It depends. It depends. It depends on the passion. It depends on the person. It depends on the job. I think, like, if you really like to do that thing, you would enjoy it, even if it's a job, even if it's a full-time job.
Yes, it can, most definitely. When you have an external force coming in and affecting something that you feel very deeply and strongly towards, it's very common that it can ruin your passion. In such instances, it's always good to remember to separate what an external force like a boss or a colleague might affect you in your work days and in your work styles.
Ça ne gâche pas, au contraire, j'ai envie de dire que le fait d'être passionné par exemple par l'écriture me permet de travailler au quotidien en dehors de chez moi, ma manière d'écrire, à augmenter mon champ lexical, mon vocabulaire et au contraire, j'ai envie de dire, ça m'aide dans mon travail plus que ça ne le gâche.
There is this a little concern that stays still, which is realizing the passion I turned into my job isn't my passion anymore and just wanting to quietly disappear, like it never happened. So, yeah, what if my passion kind of like casually changes?
I mean, first of all, it's not a passion. That means it's not your passion. You need to try different things. I would not be stressing about it and I would just pass to another thing. It's not the end of the world. There are things that I like to do, but it can change.
Your passions can change. That happens. Your enthusiasm, however, will usually remain the same. And if your passion does change, you should always remember to pursue it in the same way that you did when you first discovered it, or with the same level of enthusiasm. Passions usually have a very underlying aspect to them. What you're passionate about may be creating, or maybe helping, or maybe educating. But that underlying aspect of creating something is what you will be passionate about even later down the line.
Bah, j'ai envie de dire, il faut qu'elle change parfois. On est capable de mettre cette passion totalement de côté pendant parfois de très longues périodes et ça nous permet aussi justement de s'ouvrir à d'autres passions qu'on pourrait découvrir et qui pourraient nous plaire finalement dans notre vie.
No, there was a certain point in time when I didn't feel like that was going to be possible. And luckily enough, I took that chance and I took that opportunity and I turned it into a job. So it's not always something that you can do, but it's something that you should strive for.
C'est pas forcément réalisable pour tout le monde parce que tout dépend de sa passion, bien évidemment. Il y a des passions qui sont beaucoup plus faciles. Enfin, moi, par exemple, ma passion, c'est le piano, mais je ne joue pas du tout du piano de manière à en faire un métier. Parce que il faut respecter quand même les vrais pianistes.
Passion isn't a straight line. It's a journey. Sometimes it leads us to unexpected places, and other times it challenges us to grow in ways we never imagined. Whether your passion becomes your job or stays a part of your life in other ways, what truly matters is that it brings you joy and purpose. And maybe along the way, you'll discover new passions waiting to surprise you.
Can I do like an infomercial? How can one find their passion?
I don't like producing digital content. Irony.
Okay, any final words?
This was more like a podcast.
Thank you.